I'm here at a Korean school in Kyoto. So here we are at a Korean school in Japan, and I'm here with the English teacher.
Yes,
Can you introduce yourself?
my name is Om Gan-se. I've been teaching at Korean school 24 years, but this school, at Kyoto school, I've been teaching here for 16 years.
So now I'm walking on my way to the Kyoto Korean school. I can already spot the school, that building over there with the kind of shell color and the brownish red. That's the school.
North Korean government didn't build this school.
Okay.
Korean people built this school,
Yes.
and we get some subsidies and we get some help, lots of help from North Korea.
Okay.
But this is not North. We don't call it North Korean school.
Okay. So the path that leads me here has me entering from the back. There you see the school. So right now they only have like clubs and cultural stuff because it's vacation time. So there's no actual classes. And as you can hear, they have some like music going on, playing music. So this logo is a logo of the Chonggyeon organization. It's also school related, I think, because they look like old styluses, like old pencils. Sadly, I won't be able to film the inside, but I can film the outside. That they told me that I'm allowed to do that. Here's like the sports field, and then in the upper section of the building, I got a bit of a tour yesterday. In the upper section here, they have like a sports hall, like a gymnasium, and it's way too hot during this time of the year. So they just play sports outside. Right now you can hear them playing like musical instruments and stuff for like the music club. But they also have like Korean cultural dances. They have like the portraits of their leaders in their classrooms. And this building is one of the older ones among Korean schools in Japan. You can see that also on the inside, but it's still in good shape because it's strong and made of concrete. But yeah, there's also another school where they very recently built a new building. I think the guy here told me that it was last year, I'm not sure, but it's a very new building. But some of them are in older buildings. I don't know if this is the oldest one. Why are there Korean schools in Japan? Most people don't know about that.
When Korea was liberated from Japanese colony in 1945, about 2 million Korean people were living in Japan. And since Korea was colony, those people couldn't educate their kids with the Korean language. And they decided to teach their kids Korean language and Korean history after the liberation in 1945. And they built lots of Korean schools for language teaching and general education all around Japan.
I also asked you yesterday, what passport do people tend to hold?
In terms of nationality, there is variety of the school students, and some students have a Japanese nationality because one of their parents is Japanese. It's very natural. But mainly Korean and South Korean nationality.
I found it interesting that there are students with a South Korean passport. And I think that most people wouldn't really expect that because this school has ties to the DPRK. And you told me yesterday that you guys are very open.
Yeah.
And don't really care if someone has South Korean, a South Korean passport, South Korean nationality, or Japanese nationality. They're all welcome here.
Yeah, that's our policy. The reason is we are school who bring up Korean people who have Korean blood, Korean root, from their grandparents, from their parents. And some people, naturally, some students have naturally Japanese nationality and some South Korean nationality, but they are all want to be Korean people, and they all want to learn about Korea and to be a proper Koreans with pride, national pride. And if so, we accept everyone. So there is variety, and all of them want to be Koreans.
Exactly.
If so, there is no reason why we don't accept them.
Yeah, but that's also a nice thing.
Yeah.
Because I think the reality is a lot more normal and free and open than a lot of people think when they hear about North Korean schools in Japan.
Yeah.
But I've talked to different students, and also the students here, they just have like social media, just like everyone.
Yeah.
And they interact with the outside world, and they live very normal lives.
Yeah.
But here at school, they get to practice different Korean cultural activities, and I think that's a beautiful thing. There are a few different things, but yeah, a lot of it is also quite an ordinary life.
Yeah. Many people think Korean school has a special education. Yeah, we have a different type of education from most of the Japanese schools, but the textbooks, most of the textbooks were written by the experts and teachers of Korean school, and most of them are written in Korean,
Yes.
Korean language, except for Japanese class textbook. And students learn for 6 years and 12 years using the textbooks which were written in Korean. And many people think, oh, they don't pass the entrance exam of Japanese university, but that is not true. Many of our graduates learned using the Korean textbooks, written in Korean, but they passed the like Ritsumeikan University exam and Doshi University exam, and some students passed the Kyoto University exam.
But I also think the fact that they are able to pass these Japanese university entrance exams also shows that the curriculum being taught here isn't that different, and they still learn the same necessary things as people learn at other Japanese schools.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what the test is supposed to prove.
Yeah.
Your ability to understand the certain things that are necessary to understand as an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have reference with the textbooks which are published by the Japanese publishing companies. So we read the textbooks which are used in Japanese schools.
I heard about that in Japan, because Japan, the food culture here is a lot better than in certain Western countries. A lot of Western countries suffer from diabetes a lot, and they have all kinds of issues surrounding the food, and kids and adults not eating very healthily, and there not being a lot of availability of healthy foods. And I heard that here in Japan, the schools are mandated to have a nutritionist, like someone that studied food nutrition at the school, and Japanese schools tend to provide school lunches. In the Netherlands, where I'm from, students tend to be expected to come with their own lunch, just to make like a sandwich at home, and you have it in your lunchbox and then you eat it at school. But here in Japan, it's most common that people get food at school. How does that work at this school? And as additional question, do you eat more Korean food, or is it more Japanese food, or a combination thereof?
Many students of this school bring their own lunch boxes for lunch, and which were mainly made by their mothers.
Okay.
And also there is a cafeteria.
Okay.
Yeah, and the staff cafeteria cooks Korean menu, Korean food.
Okay.
Like bibimbap, like kupbap, like.
What is kupbap?
Kupbap is a soup with rice in it.
Ah.
Yeah, it's very, very popular in Korea.
Yeah, I tried bibimbap and gimbap.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bibimbap is very popular menu at our school cafeteria.
Okay, that's
and
nice.
also yangnyeom chicken, spicy chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, spicy fried chicken is very, very popular also. And on the other side, we have so-called Western food menu, like hamburger and fried chicken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so mixture of Korean food and ordinary food in Japan.
And the Japanese food would be included in the Western food, or there's not so much Japanese food at the cafeteria?
Yes, there are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. What kind of Korean cultural activities does the school provide? Because you mentioned yesterday that there's like a Korean dance. Cultural Korean dance. What is it called?
Korean dance and Korean national music, and the chorus club members sing songs, Korean songs. Yeah.
Okay. And is that a combination of songs from what's today South Korea and the DPRK, North Korea? Or is it mainly from the DPRK or a combination of? What is it?
We hardly sing so-called K-pop songs, South Korean
I can
songs,
imagine that. Yes.
in this school, and we sing Korean songs which were made in North Korea, and also Korean songs which were made by the teachers and composers of Zainichi Koreans in Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, so we sing two kinds of songs.
Or is it all more modern music, or is there some music from like just cultural, historic music?
Yeah,
Also?
a mixture. Some traditional music. We call it minyo, folk song, Korean folk song.
Yeah.
And the pop music, in the DPRK, and pop music.
They have pop music in
Yes,
the
they do.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. They're up-tempo, fast-tempo songs. So we have a mixture of variety of songs.
Yesterday, I got a tour of the school, and we also talked a little bit, and you also told me about the discrimination that the Korean community faces here in Japan. Could you explain a little bit more about that? Like, what does the discrimination entail? Could you give some examples of that?
It's very sensitive. The situation is this. All Korean schools in Japan don't have any subsidies from Japanese government. We are not categorized as proper school by the Japanese government. And that is the reason why they don't give any subsidies to our school, because we are Korean schools. There used to be another discrimination, that is, graduates of Korean high school couldn't take the university entrance exam.
Yeah.
And for that exam, Korean school graduates had to take another type of test before that. But now the situation is changed. Graduates of Korean high school take most of the university exams and most of the college exam tests. Yeah, but there used to be that kind of discrimination.
Well, it's good that we improved in that sense, right?
Yes, yes, because of so many Koreans had demonstration and they had appeal against the Japanese government, and so many Japanese people helped us too.
That's nice to hear. Have you visited the DPRK yourself?
Myself?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
How many times? Like, what was your experience like?
6 times.
6 times, that's a lot.
I have relatives. In Pyongyang, capital city of Korea. Yeah. And I met them. They are my uncles and aunts, and the kids of my uncles and also cousins, and yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're so friendly. Yeah, not quite often we can meet, but yeah.
I understand.
We feel the being relatives or we're family. Yeah. So I have connection with that country.
Is it possible at all for you to communicate with them while being here in Japan, or is it only possible to communicate with them when you visit?
Letters.
You can write letters.
Letters.
Okay, that's nice. Have you visited South Korea?
No.
Never?
Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel a stronger connection to the DPRK personally?
Yes,
right?
I do. Because I have relatives.
Because you have relatives there.
And also because of the education I've received.
As far as you know, how does the school curriculum differ from other Japanese schools? Because that's the claim the Japanese government has as why they don't want to fund this school, right?
Yeah. And the first thing is we teach Korean language as a mother tongue. And in Japanese school, their mother tongue is Japanese. That's a basic difference.
So there are
schools.
classes taught in the Korean language?
Yes.
But not all classes?
All classes are taught in Korean language, except for Japanese subject. We have Japanese subject, but this is a kind of foreign language class.
Okay.
So we teach 2 foreign languages, Japanese and English. But the rest subjects are all taught in Korean language. And school life, every school life is conducted in Korean school, Korean language. We have conversation at Korean, as you know, Korean language is used between teachers and between the teachers and students, and among students, this is kind of school rule. because we are surrounded by the Japanese language environment. And to master Korean language as much as possible, we put this school rule since our school was founded.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So because there are little opportunities to speak Korean, the school has chosen to make Korean the official language of the school, and everything is in Korean.
Yes.
To kind of, in a sense, force people to use the language so they have a chance to practice it enough to become fluent in it.
That's it.
And
yeah,
stay
that's the
fluent in
reason. That's the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't enforce students. We
It's not fair in a
encourage.
strict way, but it's no. I understand what you mean, because in my experience talking to people, it's often a little bit of a mix of Japanese and Korean, and people will switch back and forth,
Yeah.
which is always funny to see.
Yeah, we don't blame students when they speak in Japanese. We just encourage the.
You try to encourage it.
Let's use Korean language.
Because I asked you yesterday, and that goes for students and also adults, do they speak Korean at home?
Only first generation, so my grandparents' generation, they couldn't speak Japanese at all when they came over to Japan. And so first generation of Koreans in Japan, they speak Korean at home. But now, second generation, my parent generation, and me, and my kids, we mostly we speak Japanese at home. And some words which are related with schools, Korean schools, teacher and homework and class. Those some words, only some words are said in Korean language.
Okay, so at home everyone basically speaks Japanese, but sometimes you mix in some Korean words.
Yes, sometimes.
Okay, that's interesting.
It depends on topics.
Yeah.
It depends on topics.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But that's common in immigrant communities in general.
Yeah.
In Brazil, I saw that as well with different immigrant groups.
Yeah.
Even if they would speak Portuguese, they would sometimes mix in
Yeah.
different words. Yeah.
But there's consensus between all the people of Korean school. That is, Korean language is a language we couldn't learn when Korea was colony of Japan.
Yes.
So
because it was made illegal.
Yeah.
Because Japan tried to make Korea Japanese, right?
Yes,
they tried to get rid of their language.
In the past, they did.
Yeah.
And after 1945, we regained our mother tongue. So it is very, very precious thing.
Yes.
All the students now who go to Korean school understand that, and all the parents who send Korean school, their kids to Korean school, all understand that. So we have consensus. We must learn Korean language, and we master Korean language because this is a language of our ancestors.
And to preserve the culture.
Yes.
And
yes.
Yeah, preserve your identity.
Yes. Preserving Korean culture and Korean language leads to the preserving our identity as Korean. That's how we think.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. This room that we are in is like an office, right?
Yes.
And around us here, there's some textbooks and so on. Some are written in Japanese,
Yeah.
with then Korean
Yeah.
stickers on it, translated to Korean. Some books are in Korean.
Yeah.
The language mainly used inside the school is Korean,
Yes.
but communicating with parents and so on, it's mainly in Japanese.
Yes. So we use both languages.
Yeah.
So through this process, students become bilinguals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is nice. And some students are also quite good at English.
I hope
Not
so.
all of them. Not
I
all
hope
of
so.
them, but some are quite good at English.
Yes.
A little bit shy, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They can talk, but they're shy.
They're shy, I know. But
I believe
that's,
so.
That's common in Japan, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
experienced the same in
It is.
South Korea.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not a textbook, but it's the 70-year anniversary,
Yes.
and it talks about the history and like the different.
When the school was built in 2023, our school had a 70-year anniversary. 1953, we built a different place, and we moved to this place in 1961.
Okay, so the original building wasn't here,
No,
and in 1961, this building was built.
yes,
Okay.
but it's quite old, 64 years of history. But the school has a history of Korean education, Korean school education, national education of Kyoto. Yeah, We are proud of it so much. We are proud of this school.
Okay,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
You can see some old pictures of the school. You see that here it's written in Korean, and then below here it's written in Japanese. And the entire book is written in both languages, or mainly in Japanese?
Japanese.
Or? Yeah, okay. So on the inside it's mainly in Japanese.
So from Hokkaido to Kyushu, all around Japan, there are lots of Korean schools, and one university in Tokyo, and all the teachers and all the parents and the students only hope one thing is that we want to be Koreans. We want to bring up Koreans who have knowledge about Korean language, Korean history, and the national pride as Korean. Yeah. But there have been so many political issues surrounded around us, and also political problems connecting with us. We don't avoid it, but we are schools, and there are students and parents, and I hope lots of people have interest in us. And yeah, if you want, we welcome people visiting us. Yeah, and we hope also that good relationship with Japanese citizens, and many Japanese people support us and try to understand us, and we welcome those people who have interest in it, and let's have a nice relationship with each other. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
well
you.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.